One thing you should know about me is I'm a big animation fan.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And who wouldn't be? In this era of animated movies and shows that I grew up with, from Toy Story to The Incredibles to Cars, and even their inferior sequels.
I find you disgusting.
Which are fine because they are still better than most movies put out nowadays. But I have to confess, I did kind of lie in the beginning. I'm more of a Pixar fan than anything else. I never really watched any Dreamworks or Illumination movies growing up.
Lame!
I know, but when I was younger, I remember going to my cousin's house and him having a lot of Shrek games on the Wii and all the movies on DVD and even the Shrek toys from McDonald's. I mean, he must have been the biggest fan of Shrek, but he never really pitched it to me. And back then, I thought of these movies like they were Pixar's knockoff, except for Kung Fu Panda. Who wouldn't like Kung Fu Panda? I mean, it's Jack Black. Come on now. But recently, when I went to go watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and by recently, I mean in January, I'm just now getting around to making this video. Puss in Boots was one of the best anime movies I had ever seen, and I went to go say this on Twitter, but I think I kind of worded it wrong in a way that made people think I hate Dreamworks, which I don't, but I thought I did overlook them after watching Puss in Boots, so I just simply looked up Shrek, and boy, was I surprised.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way.
The Shrek movies, not even including their spin-offs like Puss in Boots, grossed over $3 billion worldwide in just 9 years. This is massive, especially when you include the various video games and toys this franchise released over the years. So I made it my mission to rewatch the Shrek movies and the Kung Fu Panda movies and the How to Train Your Dragon movies because I never really watched it. And also the others that don't really matter. So let's start with Shrek. I enjoyed watching these movies, and the world they create through fairy tales is very fun and something I can see a kid loving. I can also see why video game sales would go crazy with this franchise. In my opinion, Shrek fell off right in the middle of Shrek the Third. It just started to be super bloated and had a lot of things going on for no reason. I was really interested to see why and how they would make a fourth movie after the third, but after the trailer I just didn't want to watch it. The characters creeped me out, like they looked itchy and soulless. I just couldn't go through with that. But I would definitely deem the Shrek franchise a classic.
Fire! Oh, what are you saying, bro? Like, yo, this is peak.
I breezed through Kung Fu Panda. I always liked those movies, and I saw they recently announced the fourth one. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous, but I can never doubt Jack Black. I just can't. Kung Fu Panda is definitely going to be a classic as well.
Peak.
Next, I watched Madagascar. I only watched the first one when I was a kid, and I loved the Penguins of Madagascar on Nickelodeon. I also remember having a lot of the McDonald's toys. They had a lot of them with the Happy Meals. But the movies were cool, nothing like Kung Fu Panda and Shrek, but definitely a classic in its own way.
It's alright. I had better at the school cafeteria.
But now for How to Train Your Dragon. This was one of the biggest surprises I've ever seen in animation personally, because I thought this was like a kiddie franchise, but this trilogy was done quite well. Things I wouldn't expect an animated movie to do were done, and I kind of wish I saw this in theaters just to experience some of these scenes, some of these flight scenes, some of these fight scenes. But again, I can't give enough praise to this trilogy, and I can't wait to see what they do to destroy their IP with this new live action film. This is definitely going up there in the classic. It might even be better than Shrek, but I won't say it's better than Shrek. It's in a classic tier though.
Peak.
Those are the only classics I fear, but I did watch more films, so let's do a little quick fire. Monsters vs. Aliens, underrated. The Croods, mid. Home, meh. Turbo, bad. Rise of the Guardians, classic for a Christmas time movie. Boss Baby, new Shrek.
Ah!
Captain Underpants. Why? Why did you make this? The book was enough. The B Movie, cool I guess. Flushed Away, cool, I had it on DVD. The Bad Guys, cool. Megamind.
This is a certified hood classic.
So yeah, I guess I was wrong. Dreamworks is not just a poor man's Pixar. They have great movies that people love, and also great games, toys, and other merchandise. Now, is Dreamworks better than Pixar?
Oh, hell no!
No, but I wouldn't call you crazy if you said that. I would call you stupid. Like, have you seen The Incredibles, Toy Story, WALL-E, Monsters Inc.? Pixar's B-tier movies like Cars, yes I said Cars is B-tier, get over it, would defecate on your filmography.
Pause.
But anyways, leave a like if you like Dreamworks, because I do too. And subscribe if you like Pixar. And comment if you think Illumination deserves a deep dive after making the masterpiece known as the Super Mario Bros. Movie.